Hello, welcome to Biography TV. If you're new here, please subscribe and turn on the notification so you don't miss our next video. Biography of Sidi Mohamed Ould Cheikh Abdallahi. Sidi Mohamed Ould Cheikh Abdallahi is a Mauritanian politician who served in the government in the 1970s and became the country's president in 2007 before being deposed in a military coup d'etat on the 6th of August 2008. Abdallahi was born in 1938 in Alec, a town in southern Mauritania. It was there that he had his primary education before going to Roseau for his secondary education. He also studied at the École Normale Supérieure William Ponty in Senegal. He then went to Dakar, Senegal to study mathematics, physics, and chemistry, after which he received a diploma in economics in Grenoble, France. Abdallahi returned to Mauritania in 1968 to direct the second plan for economic and social development. In September 1971, the first post-independence president, Mokhtar Ould Dada, appointed him as Minister of Planning and Industrial Development. That was only the beginning, as during the 1970s, he served in numerous positions at various cadres of the government. Two of his most notable positions were Minister of State for the National Economy in 1977 and Minister of Planning and Mines in 1976. During his tenure as Minister of Planning and Mines, he ensured the nationalization of the iron mines, among other developmental projects. After President Dada was ousted in a coup d'etat in July 1978, Abdallahi was imprisoned until April 1979. He then lived in Kuwait from 1982 to late 1985, working as an advisor to the Kuwait Fund for Arab Economic Development. He returned to Mauritania in 1986 and served in the government under the regime of President Mohamed Ould Cheikh. He was Minister of Hydraulics and Energy in 1986 and in 1987, Minister of Fishing and the Maritime Economy. His administration had a clash with influential businessmen over fishing policies, and that led to his replacement on the 21st of September 1987. He then went on to live in Niger from September 1989 to June 2003. On the 4th of July 2006, Abdallahi announced his candidacy for president towards the election that was coming up the following year. In the first round of the election held on the 11th of March 2007, he took first place with 24.80% of the vote, and after the second round, he won 52.85% of the vote, emerging first in 10 out of the country's 13 regions. He assumed office on the 29th of April 2007 and did not address the nation until the 29th of June the same year. In January 2008, his supporters saw to the establishment of the National Pact for Democracy and Development, the only recognized political party in the country. On the 6th of August 2008, Abdallahi was seized in a military coup by members of the Presidential Security Battalion. He, alongside Prime Minister Yahya Ould Ahmed Wagef and the Interior Minister, were arrested and held under house arrest at the Presidential Palace in Nouakchott. On the 7th of August, the coup leaders announced that Abdallahi's powers had been terminated and the newly formed High Council of State would govern the nation in a transitional period, leading to a new presidential election. Abdallahi remained in custody until the 22nd of December, despite the release of others much earlier. On the 22nd of January 2009, he attempted to travel to Nouakchott to deliver a speech. However, security forces at Ouadnaga stopped his motorcade, saying he was not allowed to enter the city with it. Unwilling to enter the city without it, he returned to Lemden, where he was coming from. He has, since then, not been actively involved in politics. What have we missed out of this biography of Abdallahi? Let's know in the comment section. Will it be ridiculous to subscribe to our channel? If no, please like this video, share and subscribe to our channel.